So today I am doing a video about 10 things girls hate or find annoying that guys do. So number one is being tough. So when one guy, it kind of starts out with pretty much all ego. So when one guy would be like, oh, I can lift like blah 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 weights, and then the other one's like, well, I can lift blah blah blah, and then like they'd be like, oh, I can kick his ass, or they could be like, it's just like how it's just guys think that being tough makes the girls feel like they'll be protected, and but being protected is different than being an idiot and just trying to get attention and trying to be tough. So number two is actually ego. So ego is, at least for me, a huge turn off. When a guy is like, oh, I could get the basket in from here, blah, blah. But it's not like that. They do it constantly. Like every single thing they do, they can be like, well, I can get a better grade than you, or, well, that's kind of a good example, but I mean, like when they're in gym and they're like, well, I could get the ball in the basket first, or I could get the puck in the net first, or like they just always have to like competition. And I think friendly competition is fine, but when it's to feed your ego, I find it just unattractive. Okay, number three is calling girls bitches. We are not animals. We are friggin' humans like you, and just don't call us bitches. Like my guy friends in the beginning, they used to call every single girl bitches, like all the time. And once they tried to call me their bitch, and I was like, okay, if you ever call me that again, I will never talk to you ever again, and they've never done it since, so yeah. But guys, just, if you want to get a girl, don't call them their bitch. So if you're like talking to another guy and you're like, hey, look at that bitch over there, she's my bitch, like whatever, like it's just so unattractive, it doesn't even, okay. Number four is no respect. When you have no respect for girls and you're just, well, number one, calling them your bitches, acting like you own them, saying that they're stupid and they're ugly and they're fat and they're just, like, it's just terrible. And like, even if the girl never knows about it, it's just, if another person heard it and told this girl that could scar the girl for like the rest of her life. So just respect the girls. Oh, and that also works in like, if you want to go a little faster than what she is and she's not comfortable with it, you have to respect that. You can't disrespect a girl like that. You can't be like, no, you have to, because that's just, no. Number five is bragging about you drinking and doing drugs and whatever. I find that super unattractive. I know lots of girls who find that attractive, though. Lots of girls, actually, because they're like, oh, well, they are cool and they're all bad and they're more attractive if they do drugs. No, they're not. When they get older and they have to, like, feed their families, what are they going to do? They're going to spend that money on drugs and beer and all that jazz. So, yeah. Number six is bragging about their exes or how many girls they could get. Like, they'd be like, oh, well, you had like 6 girlfriends, I could get like 15. Or they could be like bragging about like how many girls they had, right? And it's like, again, we're not your bitches. We are human beings, and you have to treat us like that. You have to treat us like we're human beings. And so, yeah. Oh, okay. Now, this is something guys do. Not all guys, but lots of them do. They take photos of themselves in the bathroom. I find when girls do it, it's 10 times more annoying than when guys do it, because guys hardly do it, and guys are attractive. But I mean, when, like, guys just, like, are addicted to themselves. Like, all they care about is themselves and their hair and how they look. And it's like, I know girls do it, but guys, when they do it, it's, like, makes them look like they're pussies. Hey, so, sorry about how messy my room is and how everything looks and how bad my hair is. I just got back from cheerleading. That is why I had to end it so quickly. It was like an hour. It was like 2.5 hours. So I was gone for a while. And now I'm just going to finish off this video. So, yeah. Okay. So I ended at, okay. So number 8 is guys who take hours and hours on hours to answer back to like me or another girl, like when it takes them forever to answer a text. I know it's totally normal. Guys aren't as in love with their phones as girls, or most of them. But like, just try to answer the girl, especially if you like them. Like, show some type of. Oh, by the way, my hair is so poofy today. I don't know if I already talked about it. But it is so humid out, and my hair never does this, but it's like huge, and I'm sweating. Anyway, so yeah, the texting thing, you know, I don't really hate it. I just hate it when you're trying to say something or ask them an important question and it takes them like 7 hours to answer that question, but most of the time I'm just chill about that stuff. So yeah. Okay, number 9, and this is the most important, guys. This is kind of a tip too. Don't call girls fat. It will not end well for you. It will not end well for the girl. It will not end well for like anyone. It's just never say anything to make it seem like you think that she's fat or ugly or anything. Like, just try to make her feel as beautiful as possible, because girls, you say one thing and bam, or at least this is how I am. If someone says something like that, I take it really seriously and I like never drop it really. Do it because it will scar the girl. Okay. And then last but not least, number 10, guys who are too emotional. Okay, now this is kind of a difficult question because some guys, like, you need to be emotional in some way, like, for the girl. Like, if the girl's going through death in their family or something, you can't be like, oh, that sucks. You have to, like, show some emotion. But guys who just, like, you're trying to talk to them and they're like, and they have to make it about them and something sad about them and causes drama, like, it's just get away from that. And at least that's how I feel about it. That was the video. I really hope you enjoyed, and yeah, if you have any video ideas, comment down below, like, comment, and favorite, subscribe, I'll have an annotation here, subscribe, so yeah, I really hope you enjoyed, and mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.